Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing some quick 2-minute warm-ups in my sketchbook. If you would like to join me, go ahead and grab something to draw with and draw on. It doesn't need to be anything fancy because we're going to be doing really loose scribbly drawings. If this is your first time here, I have a timer set off screen and I'll let you know when to start and stop. I'm going to be popping up pictures right over here so you can follow along. Recently someone asked me if I could do butterflies. Even though it is fall, I've been seeing a lot of butterflies lately. And you know, usually you think butterflies in spring, but I've been seeing a lot of autumn butterflies, so that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'll go ahead and show you your first picture. Here it is. Also, just in case you're curious, I am going to be using Caran Neocolor IIs and Stabilo Woodys, which are both water soluble. So at the end of the video, I'm going to go back with some water brushes and finish off all the 2-minute sketches. Don't feel like you have to finish off your 2-minute sketches because these are really just to warm you up. But I feel like after I've done all the 2-minute sketches, I'm like ready to get after it. So make sure you stick around to the end if you want to see that. Otherwise, hopefully you're ready. Make sure you're working quick and just get as much as you can in 2 minutes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Definitely starting out with the most colorful bit. I think that's the best way to go about it. Yeah, and let's see, I need cover for the wings. Okay, and then another wing coming out this way, kinda. And we got all this segmented stuff coming down, and some more over here. Eyeball, antenna, and oh, I should probably do what he's sitting on. There's his legs though. All right, we're moving through it. We're getting through it. We got all these dots, just kind of random dots. Okay. All right, and then he's kind of perched on this. 2 of them coming up, things like that. This is not important, so I don't know why I'm focused on that, but there it is. And we got some orange dots all the way around here, and these are not quite as orange, but they're kind of there. All right, and then the tip of this is a little bit orange too. All right, what else do we got? I need like a gray. What's a gray color? It's like a little bit of gray down in here. And I don't know, did I get it? I think well, okay. This part's a bit dark. Wow, I got through that really, really quick. Oh man, these are gonna be really fun. At the end, I was wanting to like color all of this in with like a gray color, but the more I look at it, it's like a brown gray. And then I was like, okay, well, this is dark. And then the time went off. That was a really fun first one. I can't wait to do all these so that I can finish all these. So let's go to the next one. Here's your next picture. This one seems significantly easier. So hopefully that stays true. Definitely gonna draw the branch first on this one and then the butterfly. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. All right. First we got the tree. Boom, done. Tree done. with the branch coming out. All right, now we need to do butterfly. Let's see. All right, here's his face. His body, and let's see, his wing kind of comes out over and then kind of down a bit, and then the back part comes kind of around like that, and back around like that. All right, and then you got some kind of that kind of design with some big that kind of design, and some more here, and then and then okay, let me get a darker brown. there's like kind of a spot right there, and then this part is really dark. Okay. And his head's actually pretty dark too. Okay. And this part is darker. Alright, and okay. I need to get, where's my black? There's my black. Okay. Here's his antenna. And some legs coming down like that. Another leg like that. I think I did that wrong, but that's okay. And then another one coming back that way. Let's make his head a little bit darker. Okay. Oh, I wanted to get that leaf. Let's see if I can get that leaf in here. Oh. Well, we almost got the leaf. I definitely got a little more detailed in this one, probably because he's just one solid color. So this really stood out to me. I honestly can't wait to finish this one now, because blending the brown out is gonna like really transform this butterfly, I think. And I almost got the leaf. That was one thing in this picture. I was like, oh, it's very like fall, you know, because of the dead leaf. But you know, I only got part of it. Anyway, I think I still got a whole lot in here. So on to the next one. This one might be a moth because he's kind of fuzzy, but he looks like a butterfly to me. So I put him in here. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. I'm gonna do this blue bit first. There's the middle, and this wing comes back. That, and this one goes like that. Alright, now I want to put him on a stick. It's a stick color. Here's the stick. Okay. And I need to go around him. Don't have a very good. Alright, let's actually make this straight. I'm getting a little out of hand with the scribbly. Alright, there we go. And this one, oh, that's his bum. So let's go right this way. Okay, and then this part just kind of comes off the tips like that. And here's his eyes. He doesn't have any antenna, which is kind of weird. But that's alright. Okay. And he's got a little bit of blue, dark parts in here. And some rings. Bum. Alright, let's see if we can get a leaf popping out. There's a leaf. Alright. And I think we got this one pretty good. He needs antenna though. Should I just give him some? I'm gonna give him some anyways. He needs some, I think. Yeah, that looks a lot better to me. I feel like so far I have started out each of these way different each time. Which is kind of weird. I think his body is a little kind of crooked, you know, but easily fixed. This one was definitely a little more simple, okay? He doesn't have a whole lot of dots all over him. The next one is a little challenging. All right, here's your next picture. I love the shape of this one's wings. This one's wings are just like the ultimate like fall, autumn looking butterfly. Even if it's a moth, I think you can forgive me for this one, okay? Because it just belongs. It really just belongs in this one. We're gonna give it our best shot, all right? Get really loose and scribbly with this one. Hopefully I have time to do some of the berry bush branch. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, let's see. All right, we gotta do body first. That's just, you know, gonna happen. His head is kind of weird shaped, and here's his antenna coming straight out. All right. Oh no, I did his body way too big. face. Definitely gonna run out of space. Okay, I think that's right. And then this back. Okay, let me start from the middle and go like that. I think. And then we'll try to go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is not. Okay, that didn't really work out. Okay, that's okay. Let's just keep it moving. All right. Oh no. Wow, this is a really hard angle. Okay. A little bit of a blind contour drawing we got going on. Okay. I'm like totally messing it up, but I mean, not too bad. All right. Now, he's got all these spots on the ends. All right, get some of that going on. And let's see. There's a little bit of like green fuzzy right here in the middle. All right, definitely not important, but you know. And we got some, oops, where's the dark brown? There we go. All right, there we go. Big spots like that. All right, he's got some dark stuff here. Oh, wow, that was the hardest one for sure. I got no berries. No berries were done. I think because I started off with his body so big, it's like I knew the wings were gonna run off the page. So then I tried to do it smaller, but then it totally like, it adjusted all the other wings. I don't know what I should have done to make this better, but I definitely should have gone like wing, you know, tried to make it a little bit like, do little points that made sense and then kind of build them together, I think. But since I started here and started working around, it's like, It definitely got out of hand. Not mad about it, you know, it's a 2-minute sketch. This one's probably gonna have the best transformation at the end. But let's do the last one. This one's definitely got the best colors going on. And this one's nice and close. So as long as I don't make him too big. Sometimes I get moving and I'm just like, let's see how good we can get this one. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, black. Let's just start out with a black. Let me do something. Okay, his head is kind of sharp shaped. There's his body, chest stuff. Don't know. There's a leg and leg, and that's his little thingy that comes out and tastes. His taste thingy. His back legs. All right, so we got the bottom portion. All right, let's see. Now here's okay. The wing starts from here and it goes up and around, and then it comes down like that-ish, and then this part kind of comes around to meet it, and it kind of has a sharp point, and it's got to come back to here. So let's go like that. All right, I think that's a decent shape. Yeah. Okay, frozen for a minute. Keep it moving. All right, we got, this is really dark. Okay, we got all these like lines coming around. And let me get some of these orange spots. I think that'll help. If I get his spots in here. All right, some orange there. Some orange here. We got a big old spot here and one there. And then this is kind of orange right up in here. All right. Let's see what else. We got some kind of green, blue going on right in here. I wanted to get some black. Oh, there's the black around this one specifically. Okay, well, I almost made his body too big. I think his wing actually needs to come farther out, which shouldn't be too hard because I I forgot to do the wing behind this wing, so I should be able to make his wing look a bit bigger. But yeah, not too bad. I'm really happy with his body and his legs. I totally froze when I started because I was like, I don't know, should I do the back part of his wings so that I can't go off the page, or should I do his body? And it was like, it was messing my mind up. I think I was thinking way too hard about it. So I'm glad I kind of started with his body, because I think that actually turned out the best. And this back bottom wing right here kind of turned out the best too. Very cool. But I can't wait to go back and fix some of these and just really finish a lot of these. This one, that one, I don't know, did I do that one the best? I think I did the first one the best, but yeah, not too bad on all of them. They definitely all look like butterflies. This one, this one needs a lot of help, but we're about to help him out. I'm going to speed this up for you, and then I'll come back at the end. Here's the last one. Up close. So I almost didn't finish this one because I really liked the sketch. When I got to this one, I was like, oh, the sketch is really good. So I don't want to mess it up. But I'm glad I did. I definitely brought this one to life. And I tried not to do too much on it. The actual butterfly down here, I left him kind of sketchy because that's like my favorite part. And then I tried to do the wings as best I could. And I think I did a pretty good job. It was really hard not to get too locked into the wings on all of these. Going back through, I feel like I'm probably gonna like these a lot better than I do right now. Right now, I'm like exhausted. These took a long time. I spent a long time on all of these. Except this one. I think this one was probably the shortest amount of time. But a couple of these took like an hour to finish. Like this one. This one I know took at least an hour. I think I'm the most satisfied with the before and after with this one. This one I'm a little bit sad about. Just because like this orange spot right here is actually that orange spot. So I accidentally did two where there's supposed to be just one. And I didn't notice it until after. I was like, I think I messed up. I definitely did. But if I hadn't told you and you hadn't seen the reference picture, I'm sure you wouldn't have even guessed that that would have been wrong. And I tried my best to go back with the white on all of these. The white is just, it's not this white, you know? So it's hard to go back around, especially on top of black, and try to make it white. Looking at it from far away, you know, the white doesn't matter so much. It's just when you get close, you can see how grayed out and weird it looks. But I think it looks good. I went back with some metallic on this one. Some of you would know, I have some metallic Neocolor ones. They're not water soluble. But I went back with like the blue. Like if you look at it like this, I tried to like blend the green and the blue together, and you know, it kind of makes it a little shiny, which is a little cool, but not super satisfied with it. I think this one might be my least favorite, maybe. I don't know. Let me go back. I really like this one. I thought I was gonna like this one the least. I added some gold on this one also around the edges. But yeah, I thought I was gonna be the least satisfied with this one, but actually I think it turned out the best. And the angle of his wings are still a little bit off, but I don't think it even matters because I ended up fixing them in a way where I guess it doesn't matter so much. I changed the angle of the berries so that I could put some red back here because this had all like really blended in together. You couldn't tell the separation between the wings. So I was like, well, I'll just take and turn the berries. That way I can, you know, separate the wings. So use my artistic license. Just changed it, and I think it worked out the best, honestly. This is another one that I wasn't super satisfied with. I think it looks way better than the 2-minute sketch, obviously. The 2-minute sketch was pretty basic. I also added some bronze on the wings. I think the part on this one that I'm the most happy with is the body and the back wings. These two wings just, the angles and everything just looked weird, and I just couldn't figure them out. It took me a while, like going back and forth on this to try to figure out the wings. This part definitely doesn't look very good when you get up close, which is why I kind of put the bronze on top to kind of cover it up a little bit. But honestly, I think this is my favorite part, the actual inside. But I think one of the things about this picture that makes it feel kind of fall is the background. So I'm a little sad that I didn't do the background for this one, but it's okay. Still happy with it. Not my favorite. This one's definitely one of my favorites. I love the leaf and the tree. I love the butterfly. It looks a little odd this way, but luckily you're looking at it this way. So I think I did the best with the lines and the white on this one. I definitely didn't think this one was going to be one of my favorites just because it's just a brown butterfly. I think because of the leaf and the everything, I really like how this one is. Definitely one of my favorites. I added in all of this so that you could see the fuzziness, the white fuzziness on the wings. That's literally the only reason why I added the background in, because I really liked it without the background, but I was like, man, I want him to look fuzzy. He definitely looks more fuzzy. So definitely let me know which one is your favorite. I think my favorite, this one, and this one. This one might be my favorite. Should I lock it in? Final answer? I think this one's my favorite. First favorite, second favorite, third favorite. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me finish all of these. Thank you everyone who hit that like button. It really helps me out a lot. And a big thank you to all my subscribers, whether you just joined today or you've been here from the start. Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like some more 2-minute warm-ups, I have a whole playlist. I'll put them right over here. Next week should be fun. It's something a little different and it's something a little seasonal. I don't want to give too much away, but it should be a fun one. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah. I'll see y'all next time.